Nature isn't just about survival of the fittest, it's also survival of the trickiest. From master impersonators to smooth-talking deceivers, the wild is full of creatures that lie, cheat, and fake their way to survival. Take the leaf-tailed gecko, for example. At first glance, you'd swear it's just a dead leaf stuck to a tree trunk. But no, that leaf blinks at you, scurries up the bark, and suddenly you realize nature is basically running a con artist academy. But that's just the opening act. Let's talk about the 7 biggest liars in the animal kingdom. 1. The orchid mantis, nature's catfish. Imagine walking into a flower shop, leaning in to smell a pretty orchid, and it bites your face off. That's the orchid mantis in a nutshell. It doesn't just look like a flower. It's got the delicate white petals, the pink tips, even the swaying in the wind act nailed down. Pollinators land on it thinking, nice nectar, and instead, boom, ambush. This insect is basically the Tinder profile that says, loves long walks on the beach, but really just wants your credit card info. And the scariest part? They don't even hide in actual orchids. They perch on green leaves, and pollinators still fall for it. That's like someone catfishing you without even bothering to change their profile picture. 2. The cuttlefish, the underwater light show. Now, if the orchid mantis is a scammer, the cuttlefish is a full-on Vegas magician. Its skin can shift colors, textures, even hypnotic waves of light. Scientists say it can disappear against sand 1 second, then strobe like a disco ball the next. And here's the kicker. Some male cuttlefish disguise half their body as female, so bigger males ignore them while they sneak in and mate. Imagine showing up to the club dressed half in a tux, half in a miniskirt, and somehow pulling it off. If James Bond were a squid, he'd be a cuttlefish. 3. The mimic octopus, the identity thief. This octopus should have an Oscar. It can impersonate more than 15 different animals. One moment, it's a venomous lionfish with spiky fins. Next, it's slithering like a sea snake. Then it flattens out and glides like a stingray. Predators see it and go, nope, not today. Think about it. This octopus basically has more disguises than your average Marvel superhero. Meanwhile, I can't even pull off a fake cough to get out of work. 4. The alligator snapping turtle, the fake worm trick. Picture this. You're a fish, just minding your business, when you see a fat, juicy worm wiggling around. Jackpot, right? You go in for the bite, and suddenly, wham, the turtle closes its jaws like a bear trap. That worm was actually the turtle's tongue. This is the underwater version of clicking a free iPhone link and realizing you just downloaded 15 viruses. Classic bait and switch. 5. The bolus spider, the perfume scam. Spiders usually build webs, right? Not this one. The bolus spider said, nah, webs are too mainstream. Instead, it whips around a sticky silk ball that smells exactly like female moth perfume. Male moths fly in thinking they've scored a date. Nope, dinner date, but they're the dinner. It's basically Tinder for moths, except every match ends in death. 6. The drongo bird, the alarm call con artist. Now we're moving to Africa, where the fork-tailed drongo is running the ultimate food scam. These birds hang around meerkats, waiting for them to find juicy snacks. Just when a meerkat picks up food, the drongo screams, "Predator!" The meerkats panic, drop everything, and run. And the drongo? He swoops in and eats the loot. But here's the genius part. Once the meerkats stop believing the alarm, the drongo changes the sound of the alarm call. New ringtone, new scam. This bird is basically the African prince of the animal world. 7. The lyrebird, nature's stand-up comedian. Finally, we reach the crown jewel of deception, the lyrebird. This bird can mimic anything it hears. Other bird calls. Too easy. But it doesn't stop there. Chainsaws, car alarms, camera shutters, even human laughter. There are recordings of lyrebirds tricking entire flocks by faking predator calls. One was caught copying the sound of a construction crew so perfectly you'd swear there was a jackhammer in the forest. Imagine walking in the woods and hearing your phone ringtone behind you, but it's just a bird roasting you. Honestly, the lyrebird isn't surviving. It's trolling, and it's better at impressions than half the comedians on Netflix. So there you have it, 7 liars, scammers, and tricksters straight out of the wild. From the orchid mantis's deadly flower cosplay, to the drongo bird's food heists, to the lyrebird running open mic night in the forest. It just proves one thing. In nature, honesty is optional. Now, here's my question for you. If you could borrow one of these animal lies for your own life, which one would you pick? Would you go full Cuttlefish disguise, drongo-style food thief, or lyrebird soundboard pranks? Drop your answer in the comments. I need to know how sneaky my audience really is. And don't stop here. The next video dives into the towns where nobody dies. Yeah, you heard that right. Subscribe, hit that bell, and get ready, because on BejayvirgoTV, the truth is always stranger than fiction.